Now that William Ruto has decided to incorporate Raila Amolo Odinga in his governance, I have some few things that I need think to share with the President William Ruto directly. Why am I saying this? You know, there are so many things that have been going around about William Ruto, especially in his type of leadership. Therefore, there are so many things that can happen under Raila Amolo Odinga, either positive or negative. That's going to form the basis of this analysis here today. But before I take you through, if this is the first time, please, you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Facts as they are, when Moses Kuria came out of the government, when he was sacked by President William Ruto, he testified and said that in William Ruto's government, you could be having a noble idea, good one to change this country. But then when you share with somebody, he did not mention, but probably someone from above, you are told that hapana, hiyo ni baadaye. And I doubt probably it's Kibet, Farouk, or maybe Ruto himself. He could tell you, no, hiyo hatufanyi sahi. So they stop you from implementing any other good thing. Yet this leader is having a salary, is being paid by Kenyans, and is there to change this country. But he cannot simply because you've said no, or maybe does not have the powers as you have in government. So the fact means that in William Ruto's government, decisions are made from above. You just get the instructions, which means even if how smart you are, you're not able to deliver for this country because simply William Ruto is up there and is the one who makes all decisions. You cannot make any move because utakwama. William Ruto himself is the person who does what? Who decides what is going to happen. So because of what I learned from Moses Kuria, I have some advice to say here. Number one is this. In this coalition that William Ruto has decided to have with Raila Amolo Odinga, it can be a blessing to this country or maybe a curse. If you remember Kibaki's coalition with Raila Amolo Odinga, the government was really nice. It was good. And we realized that as a result, Kibaki was able to achieve a lot, live a stable country, and actually we all rejoiced and remember Kibaki for living a stable country. Now, William Ruto has Raila Amolo Odinga, the same person Kibaki had. Probably William Ruto does not have the qualities just like Kibaki did. But the fact remains is this. They both have Raila Amolo Odinga. They both have Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga is with Ruto and he was with Kibaki. So therefore, Raila Amolo Odinga, despite of his nature of selfishness, I want to admit here strongly that he's a person who, if he wants to deliver, he can deliver for this country. So William Ruto needs to do one simple thing. Utilize this coalition very well. And ensure that he has used Raila Amolo Odinga to get technocrats, leave alone Agnambadi who went to government. Real people who can be able to change this country. I know they are professionals. If they are given chance to fix this country, they can do it. But William Ruto, being a man of his, he might not give that chance. But if he wants to sincerely change this country, William Ruto must decide to listen to Raila Amolo Odinga. After listening, it's important that William Ruto also creates that environment for more leaders to come on board, share with him his ideas, the ideas, and actually be able to execute them. Because if you realize Moses Kudi, the cabinet secretary, states clearly that in William Ruto's government, you cannot just bring out an idea and execute it. You have to seek permission. And when you make an attempt to share your idea, you are told, hapana, hii tangoja kwanza ifanyi sahi. Who does that? Either the president or his assistant, or even maybe someone in State House. So the fact remains that Raila being around there, William Ruto must be somebody who is listening and taking whatever is being told seriously. That's the first thing. After listening to what is being said, William Ruto must sit down and decide to support the people who are coming to execute any good idea for government. Because right now, as we speak, SHA is almost breaking down simply because of selfishness that is there. That's the first one. Secondly, the university funding model, it is going to be a crisis very soon. Thirdly, you're seeing that people are complaining the economy is not good, people don't have money in their pocket. People are worried about the current state of Kenya. So in a nutshell, William Ruto, if he wants to change this country, he must sit down, listen, and probably support whoever who has an idea that is going to change this country going forward. You know, I'm saying this deliberately because we have seen William Ruto employing people right, left, and center, and these people end up getting finished. Remember Gaboko came with Mamioto, seriously speaking about maybe going to change this country, doing this and that, but right now it's no longer heard from anywhere. Now, you remember we had Mutahi Kagwe, who was known to be one of the best cabinet secretaries under Uhuru Kenyatta's time. But as we speak today, Mutahi Kagwe, there's nothing good he has done. He has kept quiet. He was just talking of vaccination of cows. So in a nutshell, you can see that leaders who have qualities are slowly pulling back. Remember Lee Kinyanjui? Let me give you a story about Lee Kinyanjui. Lee Kinyanjui in Nakuru, despite that he did not do so many things, but he acted to be sober. He was better than Kiika now and better than Kinudi Ambuga before. So, in a nutshell, Lee Kinyanjui is a person, even if he's given that platform to lead well, he can be able to deliver this country. But if everyone realizes that around William Ruto, the environment is no environment for development, that means very well that people are not going to deliver, whether Raila is present in government or not. The freedom must be there so that you can see people like Mbadi who are technocrats, people like Joho who are technocrats, can be able to also deliver for this country. Because one thing I have to tell you is this: if you listen to some of the leaders that William Ruto has put in various parastatals, it could be, yes, tribally, they are there tribally, but they are leaders, you listen to them and feel that these people are really knowledgeable. For instance, you listen to the MD for KPLC. That guy speaks and you feel like, okay, this guy is knowledgeable about what he's doing. If you listen to some leaders that he gave some seats, you're able to tell that we have knowledgeable people within government. Apart from that, if you take time and listen to the Senate, listen also to the National Assembly, you realize there are some leaders who are really informed about what should be done for this country to change. So therefore, there's a lot of leadership within William Ruto's cohort or group. The only thing he needs is to tap that type of leadership and bring it into action, because those people can deliver. But now as we speak, you realize that most leaders are pulling back because simply in William Ruto's government, you can't get instructions just like that. You can't get ideas and execute them. One time, Rigathi Gachagua complained of the same thing, and also Moses Kuria complained the same thing as well. That means very well it is true. In William Ruto's government, instructions come from above. But what touched me more is that Gachagua said some point that he went to see William Ruto, and then, if someone goes to see William Ruto in State House, and then you find a day the guy who was removed from Kenya, and the friend of William Ruto from I think Venezuela, or yeah, this guy who was supposed to go with Ruto to Ayudin, something of that sort. This gentleman actually, that if William Ruto is with him in the office, they can talk for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you are kept waiting even if you're the deputy president. Meaning that there are people William Ruto treasures so much than Kenyans, than the people of Kenya who need development. So in a nutshell, I think it's a high time William Ruto changes his type of leadership, and probably that's what can help him succeed under Raila Amolo Odinga. Because William Ruto, even if he delivers or not, he might not be able to secure the second term. But at least Kenyans can remember him for doing a good job if he listens to other people around. I don't know what's your take as far as Raila Amolo Odinga is concerned and William Ruto's association, but let me see in the comment section kindly what you think, whether these people are able to save this country or not. See you next time for more videos. My name is Abel Mukwa.